Hi guys, Tryggvi here once again from MCA, and I'm here today bringing you another review. That's right, I'm here once again with another helmet for you. This time round we have the Shark Race-R Pro GP FIM, as well as having the longest name ever. This thing is absolutely jam-packed full of proper good features. So be sure to stick around for the full review, and before it starts, I would like to ask you to please hit that like button as well as the subscribe button and bell icon, just so you can get notified of when our next reviews, showcases and features are on the channel. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Right everyone, so with me today we have a size large Shark Race-R Pro GP FIM. Wow, that is a lot of name, but this is also a lot of helmet. So this size large is weighing in at 1550 grams and fits intermediate oval shaped heads, sorry. And this retails at £779.99 here at MCA. Does also fall under ACU discount, which is 10% off all in-store purchases, so keep that in mind. So going over the exterior of the helmet, we have a fully carbon fiber shell. This is a completely carbon shell, single molded. We go back to the back end of the helmet. We have this huge, very aggressive spoiler. Two reasons: aerodynamics and stability. I will get onto them later on when I do my personal opinions, because I did actually get to road test this helmet. Lucky me. Ventilation wise, we have a front mouth and visor vent that has 2 steps, 3 steps technically: closed, half open, fully open. You just flick it up to close it there. 2 top vents that are on sliders, backwards to go open, forwards to go closed, and then also a brow vent as well. There is also a exhaust vent on the top center, as well as exhaust vents in the very top of the spoiler that help to pull air straight out of the helmet and keep you cool. There are also 2 more exhaust vents on the side of the helmet here that try to pull hot air from your face a lot earlier. Looking at the visor, we have a very thick, incredibly rigid, anti-fog coated interior visor. The helmet comes with both dark smoke and clear visors in the box. Both are tear-off ready and come on Shark's quick release system. They also are on a seamless hinge instead of steps. So that is the exterior covered. Moving down to the interior, we have a fully removable and washable liner. So when it gets really nasty and sweaty, you've been wearing this a long time, you want to take them out, wash them nicely, throw them back in there, and Bob's your uncle, the job is a good one. It also comes with a double D-ring fastener system. These are red anodized titanium D-rings for maximum tensile strength and least weight. And they come with a plastic popper to clip it onto the side of the strap there to make sure that it stays out of your way and doesn't slap you in the neck when you're going at breakneck speeds. This chin curtain here, that is removable, and inside you will see 3 poppers on there to install the extended rain chin curtain. In the box as well, it comes with a full face fog guard that does do a heck of a lot more than this kind of weedy little fog guard there. Most helmets have those nowadays, and they don't tend to do that much anyway. So in terms of the overall specifications and as well the aesthetics front on, this thing is not too dissimilar from its predecessor, the standard Race-R Pro from Shark. Fundamentally, it's going to share exactly the same construction in terms of the shell shape, size, the ventilation positioning, the visor, and a few other small features, and the internal padding structure. However, it is going to differ in a few key ways, and there are some quite significant changes. The primary ones are in safety and in quality of life, so let's go through those small features right now for you. So what safety aspects have changed? Well, there is kind of one big clue in the name, which is Shark Race-R Pro GP FIM. That is right, FIM. That is the governing body for such racing series as MotoGP and World Superbikes, as well as World Endurance. pretty much anything to do with bikes at the world level, the FIM govern it. They also set the safety standards for the helmets which are used, which means normal helmets that you buy, if you were a MotoGP rider, you could not go out to MCA, buy yourself any old helmet and take it onto the track. It has to be FIM approved. This also ties into why this thing weighs so much for a carbon helmet. 1,550 grams, like I said, in this large. The reason for that is to meet the FIM safety standards. Shark have to put a lot more carbon into the shell to make it as structurally sound as the FIM demand, which means more carbon, more mass, heavier helmet. However, this thing is top caliber. Any regular standards which you need to meet on the road, this thing will meet them and then exceed them by a long way. This thing is built for World Championship level competition. And it's nice to see that Shark are bringing the exact same helmet which you would see people like Jorge Lorenzo, Miguel Oliviera, say, Johann Zarco, all of those very, very top level riders who need that top level of protection. You are getting the exact same amount of protection with this helmet. So in terms of quality of life changes now, there have been a few little niggles with the predecessor to this, the regular Race-R Pro. Namely, the biggest one, I think, was the popper on the chin strap itself. The popper on the Race-R Pro, which I have on the floor down there, but I will give you some close-ups of in a second, that was a magnetic popper instead of this plastic one. A very common fault with it was that it would come loose because the magnet was very weak. The magnet was very weak. It would come loose and end up slapping your neck, and I'm sure everyone knows how a chin strap slapping your neck feels at 110. It's not nice. It really doesn't feel good at all. It's nice to see that they went back to a simple plastic popper to remedy that issue. One other thing they've done is, if we look at the visor lip as well, it's a lot more pronounced. Just makes it easier for you to reach it with your gloves to both open it and close it with ease and make sure it is locked in there nice and tight as well. One other big quality of life feature, and it's a big one for sure, that huge spoiler on the rear. I had the pleasure of road testing this helmet. I'm going to kind of smoothly transition into my personal experience with this helmet now as well. Focusing on this spoiler here, it is huge. It is absolutely massive. Like, I can fit my whole hand in there basically. This thing actually does a bizarrely large amount to stop your head shaking. Primarily, of course, if you are going to use this on track, it's for aerodynamics when you're fully tucked as well, because it's going to blend flushly with your hump on your suit and create a nice smooth surface for that airflow to go over. However, if you've seen footage maybe of Danny Pedrosa in his Arai going down the Mugello Straight in 2018, you will see his head was rattling all over the place, and he hadn't really got a very big spoiler, at least if any spoiler. I don't know whether Arai had introduced a spoiler at that point, but this is unbelievably stable. Overall then, this helmet is absolutely fantastic. It is truly a titan of safety, shall I say. Not only does it meet FIM regulation, it exceeds it as well. And I think they've done a pretty good job at making it look like a proper factory helmet. They do only make it in this carbon colour scheme, however. The idea behind it is, if you are getting a FIM homologated helmet, a lot of people, it is safe to say, do want to paint it, get a custom paint job, and plus the carbon look does look pretty badass anyway. So just to summarise, this thing, the Shark Race-R Pro GP FIM, longest name for a helmet ever, has the retail price of £779.99 here at MCA. It is available in store right now. This one here is a size large, weighing in at 1,550 grams, and it fits intermediate oval shaped heads. So, my name is Tryggvi with MCA. Thank you very much for watching this review of the Shark Race-R Pro GP FIM. I don't think I'll ever get tired of saying that ridiculously long name. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe as well, and click that bell icon as well to make sure you are notified of when we do more reviews, showcases or features. My name is Tryggvi with MCA. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys the next time round.